Right, we are live. Yet again. So I tried something else new with the comments here. So, knock on wood, Facebook comments should show up now. Not just for me, though, but it should show up on the on-screen chat. I hope. I could be wrong. But it did show up there. So I'm thinking it might be in the clear. I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more Genesis games. So I'm not quite sure what I'll start off with, but I have a few games to start off with. Um, could do the Altered Beast mod, which allows for, I think it replaces the sounds with the more arcade accurate sounds, which is kind of cool. Which is fairly cool, I guess, right? Hmm. Alternate style hack by Pyron, arcade voice samples by someone. I'm not sure who. Alright, so let's do Altered Beast. I need to look up how to do the. There's a code you do, I remember, to do like a level select, and there's a code also to change what transformation you can do in each stage. But I don't remember how to do it, so I'm going to look it up real quick. Genesis cheats. That is the arcade sound. Beast select. Hold ABC down left and then press start. Level select, B and start. Now this also had a, if I remember correctly, if you leave the Genesis game through the attract mode, it'll eventually show a cutscene, which is from the arcade. It kind of shows the transformation. Not many people know about it. Okay, so I have the codes here, just in case. Yo, what up, Rich? Big Snow, what up, man? It's a good thing that you're watching, because I am curious to see if the Facebook, your comment shows up on the right-hand side of the screen. Because Facebook comments weren't showing up before. I want to be really happy if your comment shows up on there. It does. Holy shit. Alright, that's awesome. Cool. But yeah, what's up, man? What do you remember about Altered Beast? So I am playing a special hacked version of the game, so that it's the Genesis version, but it also takes the sounds, the voice samples, and it takes the arcade version, so it's higher quality. We'll see how far I can get. This game can get pretty tough. You can hear it right there. It's more clear.
Rise from your grave.
You know what? There is an options menu. I remember that. I'm gonna look that up. I'm alright, dude. I'm alright. How's everything with you? So, you know what? I'm gonna do one of the codes. And, you know what? I can't restart this, so... Let's see, there's level select. We do level select. Press B and start.
Rise from your grave.
Okay, that didn't work. Let me try one more time. Alright, I'm gonna hold B, then press start. There we are. Okay. So I'm gonna get more life. I'm gonna get more lives. Normal, hard, hardest. So we go normal. There we are. So there's another screen where you can change what transformation you do. So you can actually affect the, so like for example, you can, you know, on the first level you turn into the werewolf, you can switch it so you can turn into the bear, the dragon, the tiger, and you can switch them around, which is pretty cool. So in case I do get a game over, I can always use the level select to pick up where I left off. So that's cool. Love that game. It's being hard and we can't get past like the third level. About to move down south North Carolina. I have family out there. Oh snap, okay. Hey man, you do what you gotta do, right? It's whatever you gotta do to make ends meet. Obviously in your case, to do right by your family, so that's cool, man. Yeah, let me see how far I can get. I'm pretty sure I can get to the last stage. So if you want to root for me, it'd be great. Alright, here we go.
Rise from your grave.
Oh, you know what? I messed up. I didn't load the mod. That's what I'm supposed to do. Whoops. Okay. Let's try this one more time. So I'm going to hold B. Start. There we are. Get more life. 5. There we are. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, man. I'm happy to hear it, dude. I mean, if you gotta make a move, it's all good. Alright, so let's see how far I can get.
Rise from your grave.
Notice how he sounds different, right? Alright, so we got jump, punch. Usually kick is the best overall.
Power up.
Alright.
Power up.
Steroids. It's a great thing. Goodbye. Alright, here we go. Transformation. Here we are.
Welcome to your doom.
Yeah, so the sound effects are better. No doubt about it. So the thing to do with this guy, you gotta make sure you land in between the heads. And in the case the heads get in front of you, you just do the dash so they don't hurt you. There we are. Jessica says hi. Oh, well, please tell her hi. Glad to hear your family is doing well. Right into the oblivion and into the caves we go. So this one you turn into the dragon. So you gotta watch out for the snake guys. If you kick the tail, they don't come out. So it's something to be aware of.
Power up.
Gotta kick these guys. Oh crap. I got screwed. That sucks. Man, I got fucked. That sucks. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Come on, give me a blue. Come on. There we are. Alright, so he pretty much breaks the level. Yo, Ryan, what's up? Hello, Aldo. Wow, Altered Beast. Yeah, so I'm actually playing, since you came in a little late. And look at this, Facebook comments are finally working in the chat. This is a glorious day. Yo, what up, Efren? So I'm playing a modded version of this game. So what it's doing is the game it's the same, but the voice samples are actually ripped from the arcade version. So it's much higher quality voice samples than you would hear on the Genesis proper. So that is cool. You're basically invincible. Can't mess with me. So the whole key here is you need to be right around here. And if you keep zapping, you will hit him really fast. It'll be hard for him to hit you. Like right here. See how I'm hitting him and he's not hitting me? So as long as you stay in this corner, you can spam him, hurt him all day. It's cheesy, but it works. Go down a bit. Uh, there we are. Need to go half round? Alright, Dick, take it easy, dude. Thank you for stopping by. How did you get the comments to finally merge? So what happened is I ended up finding the Discord for the Restream chat, which is what I use. And a lot of people have been reporting that issue, so they ended up finding a fix. Long story short, I had to pretty much go to the Restream website, remove any Facebook login information I had previously, erase it, go to Facebook, erase any permissions I had granted it before, pretty much wipe the slate clean, and then re-log in to my Facebook on the Restream app. And then on Facebook, I need to make sure that when it's asking me for permissions, I have to make sure that whenever I do the streams are public. I guess that's the issue. Initially, I had it just to friends when it did these streams, and somehow I guess that affects it pulling the chat comments. So, luckily, it's worked. Fun fact, I never played Altered Beast or any Genesis game for that matter. Heck, I've never seen a Genesis in person. I am a sad man. That is really sad. Even though with you it'd be called Mega Drive, no? Breaks my heart, Ryan. So you know what, I'm going to switch to YouTube, because now that the Facebook chats are showing up, stream quality is better on YouTube. So let me switch over to that. Cool. Alright, this level can be a pain. These ant guys are annoying. Oh my god. Oh, I blew it. Oh my god. Screwed me over twice, you joking. Well. Come on, 3 times? Oh god, this is not going good. So essentially the level will just keep on scrolling infinitely until you get all 3 orbs. Because there's no way you can fight the boss without transforming, so it'll pretty much just keep going until you get 3, which I have 1 so far. Get him. Goodbye. Pretty sure the wizard guy is called Neff, if I remember correctly. There we go, 2.
Power up.
Who's on Facebook? No one right now, but if you see on the chat there, it showed who it was. So there was a gentleman called, his name on Facebook was Dick Snow, but I know him as Richard. But I honestly don't know who's on, if there's anyone watching right now. The chat doesn't show me. It just shows me the comments, so I wouldn't be able to see who's live. Alright, so here we go with the corniest transformation in the game. You freeze enemies. And that's pretty much it. And you walk really funny. And that's your attack, this little spinny thing. So what I want to do is I want to get in here, and if I time it right, I can get in his belly. Here it is. And that's how you hurt him. There you go. That's the really easy way to beat him. So it's interesting to play this with the arcade quality voice samples. Alright, so now we go into the shrine, where I turn into the tiger. This level can be pretty tough.
Power up.
I want to try to avoid these guys, if at all possible.
Power up.
Right. Need one more. Then I can turn into the tiger. Here we go, tiger time. He is basically the same as werewolf, except instead of going left and right, he goes up and down. So he's going to turn into like this floating crocodile. What I'm supposed to do is, I'm supposed to go up and down, but like on the sides of his belly, not directly up and down. If I remember correctly, that's how I hurt him. See if I'm right. I mean, conversely, I could duck and hit him. Hopefully. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, here we go, final stage. Which this stage is the absolute worst. Oh man. This level sucks. Son of a bitch. Let's look at this garbage. It's just the difficulty spike is just so high. Especially if you're not powered up. And of course, game over. Alright, let's redo. Skip to the last stage.
Rise from your grave.
No, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. That's my bad. I could have sworn I picked the final stage. Round 5.
Rise from your grave.
That's not. It's okay. That's not working. So, what did you think of the Terminator trailer? Not really sure what to think. It wasn't the tone I wanted. Especially if they were hyping it up, saying that it's just like T1, T2 in tone. Feels much more like Genesis and Salvation. Um, some of the CG was really bad. Um, I don't know. Oh, whoops, hit the wrong one again. Damn it. I don't know what to think. It was okay, but I suppose I'll just temper my expectations. Okay, what are the other codes here? Hold ABC, down left, and then press start. Okay, ABC, down left, start. Round 5, dragon.
Rise from your
Why
grave.
isn't the Why is the level select not working? The other codes are working because I'm getting the extended life bar. Let me see here. FAQs. Let me see what the. Am I doing something wrong? Hmm. Here we go. Secret codes. You have to hold A and press start at the title screen to actually begin at the round you selected. Ah, okay. Okay. Hold A and start. I'm gonna try that. Sorry about that, Ryan. I just had to look up the codes there. Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time. Gonna reboot. Yeah, what did you think of the trailer? I mean, again, I just keep my expectations low. It's the best I can hope for. Round 5. We'll have max life. 5 lives. And I want to try.
Rise
That
from your
wasn't
grave.
the right thing to do. Oops. Alright, let's try this yet again. Dragon. And now we're going to warp to stage 5. There we go. Crap. That didn't go the way I wanted. Oh, come on. Well, this sucks. Shit. I'm indifferent. The trailer seems purposely vague, and we've been on this road before. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, though. Yeah, I mean, it's, why is Arnold there, right? I mean, I love Arnold, but if this is a direct continuation of T2, not ignoring, if it's ignoring the other sequels, Arnold died, obviously. T800 died at the end of T2, so is this going off of what T3 hinted at with this Arnold's actually human, and he's what the Terminators are based off of? Or molded off of? I'm not sure. Sons of bitches. Come on. Give me something. Alright, here we go.
Power up.
Another wolf is coming, which is annoying. It's gonna be on the bottom. Not dealing with you guys. Don't want it. shit. That sucks. Sorry enough, still can't fight you.
Power up.
Alright, one more. I can turn to the dragon. There we are. Alright, game over now. Oh yeah, this breaks the game. I love it. Just try and hit me. Come on. I dare you. Alright, this will make the battle very easy. It should, at least.
Welcome to your doom.
So he's going to turn into a rhinoceros. I just hover over him. Not a problem. Game over. I did it. There, I saved the princess. I believe it's Zeus's daughter. The thing with time travel movies is that nothing is off limits. Could be another T-800 that got lost in time and aged, like Miriam Stark and the Sarah Connor Chronicles. No nukes. Designer, Phoenix. Can't even do anything. As a kid, I always thought you could jump on these, but you couldn't. Point is, as long as they plan to do something meaningful with the lore, I'm in. I'm not too worried about canon like most of the debates are right now. Yeah. Can I get up there? Nope. Nope. Push any key to start the next rounds. Good luck. Alright, well, I beat this game, so that's that. Beat Altered Beast. What can I play here? Adventures of Batman and Robin. Earthworm Jim. Cool Spot. Gargoyles. Very hard game. Goofy's Hysterical History Tour. Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. Yesterday I did Ride and Trad, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Mortal Kombat 2 Unlimited, which is some kind of ROM hack for MK2. Original MK2. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. MK1, which I beat last night. WrestleMania, the arcade game. Someone say Batman. Alright, Ryan, just for you, we'll do it. Was it Comic Zone? Oh. Golden Axe, should be. Here you go, Ryan. Merry Christmas. I've actually never played this before. was based off the cartoon. Never played this because there was a... This game was rather hard to find, and actually nowadays it's kind of expensive, so I never did get around to playing it. It's got some trippy music. I dig the music. Clockwork Tortoise Inc. Alright. I dig the music. Oh no, I was just joking. No need to play it on account of me, but thanks a lot. No, I've never played it before, so I'm curious. I would imagine it's a beat 'em up. Oh, that's it. Alright. Ooh, Ryan. Alright, here's your moment. Who do I pick? Batman or Robin? The choice is yours. This game is hard as balls, and the soundtrack is by Jesper Kyd. Okay. From Assassin's Creed, also from the Hitman games. Alright, so jump. Alright, so jump, there's a drop kick. So you have 8-way shooting. When the meter glows, I can shoot a fireball. So there's no actual punches and kicks? Oh, it's only when you're close by it works. Okay. It's a weird perspective to have a game on. This is really a weird perspective for a game. It's really weird. The mechanics are very icy. Who the hell would pick Robin? Fun fact, this game is extremely notable for the soundtrack. I used to work out to the soundtrack many years back. Really, Ryan? You're a Batman fanatic, for sure. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what to think about the mechanics here. Seems way too floaty for its own good. The enemies are relentless, my god. Wow. Just Kid replied to my tweet in 2010 when I asked about the game. He said he was inspired by Streets of Rage and wanted to incorporate that into Batman. Oh, really? It started me from the beginning? Like, can you just go through and not have these guys bother you? That's the annoying part. And your batarangs take too long to charge up. This is annoying. Jesus Christ. This is definitely a game you need a Game Genie for, like, without a doubt. It's relentless, they just keep coming. Do try to beat your first boss at least, which I won't spoil. I don't know, at the rate I'm going, Ryan, this is far too brutal for its own good. This is meant for kids, are you kidding me? Sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not sorry. That's just way too tedious for a game. Sorry, Ryan. Just the controllers are way too floaty. I don't like the fact that it feels like you're on ice the whole time. Not a fan of that. Can't say I am. That's like a game that I would have no shame using Game Genie for, because it's just way too annoying on its own. Maximum Carnage. Ooh, there's that. Almost there. The other game is notorious for being hard. Played it on an emulator, never got around to beating it myself. Oh. And yeah, that's just. There's like no invincibility frames. The fact that you have to charge your batarang. The enemy wasn't blinking to indicate that he was getting hurt. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan. Uh, is this Street Fighter 2? I'm not quite sure. So is this an official Sega Collection release? Yes. So this is called Sega Genesis Classics. Um, but what it does is it allows you to use mods. So some people figured out that with the mods, you can actually play other games that weren't included. So that's how I'm playing some of these games, these other games. All right, here we go. 6-button controller. This should be good. So we can leave it there. Turn off the time limit. So you know what? The AI can be quite a bitch. So we're gonna leave it at 1. Now, do we do champion or hyper fighting? Let's do hyper fighting. Yo, what up, Krusty? Any other home improvement hacks? Ryan Foreskin. Oh boy. No other Tim. There's actually a RoboCop one though. There's a RoboCop hack which I haven't played yet. There is a what is it? There's actually a mod where I can play Street Fighter characters in Streets of Rage, which I haven't done yet. There's a Sailor Moon mod, so I'll probably do that in a quick minute. I just wanted to try this out because auto erect. Oh boy, look at that. Ryan Foreskin. I'm gonna have to screenshot that. Yeah, let me just do a couple quick rounds here because I do have the 6-button controller and I want to see how good it feels. I want to see how nice it feels with that. Question is, who do I pick? Usually I want to pick Ken. Ken might be easier. So let's pick Ken. If I Zangief, alright. Let's see how the 6-button feels. Ooh, feels like a dream. I love it. Ooh, he canceled it. Rep. Alright. Auto erect. I think he did that on purpose. Just to mess with you, Ryan. Alright, he's dizzy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, this feels good. This feels natural. I love it. Are you up to this? Like, Krusty had to come up with something. Oh, you're so cheeky, Krusty. Look at you. Alright, who's next? We got Dalsim. Alright, here we go. Destroyed. You should save those puns for the next RGA stream. Don't hold your breath. 3-day weekend, so I'm making the most of it. Cool. Really, Dalsim? Give me that trash. Get out of here. Yeah, so Ryan, we have 3-day weekend here, so we have, what is it? What even is it, Krusty? Is it Memorial Day, right? Ooh, Yanda. Or Ryu. Okay. He's gonna back up, as he always does, to throw Hadoukens. Oh, got time for your bullshit, Ryu. Get out of here. Got him. Got him. Fuck Ryu. He's a son of a bitch. Fucker. Aldo, how did you animate your logo at the bottom left? There's actually a website that I found. It's kind of a script, so it's kind of like you plug in everything. You plug in your social media channels, which social media channels you want to put on. I'll see if I pause the game and I can link it. Once I finish this, I'll pause. There we are. Cool. It's a handy little thing. What is it called? It's called social media pop-up version 2, because there was a version 1, and this is version 2. So actually, let me show you. I think I can link it to you in the chat. So let me go. What is? You know what? I have it on my desktop, I believe. So here, desktop, social media pop-up by Nerd or Die. So let me open that up. So this link I'm going to put in the chat. Have you played Alien Storm? I think it's on this collection. I I have played it before. I don't have that particular game though, because I bought this before. It was called the Genesis Collection. It was just called, what was it called before? It was called just Genesis Classics. And from that time, you were able to buy just individual games, and like they sold them in packs. So I had bought an initial pack, and then I got a couple other games from like Humble Bundle. But now they've released it in a big thing with like 50 games. I never got that, so I am missing quite a few titles, Alien Storm being one of them. But let me pop this in the chat. And this should show up on the chat window. That's the website I go to for the social media pop-up. Just notice that it looks like the logo for Samurai Jack. Well, maybe Samurai Jack, maybe, who's the guy who made this? Was it Jenny Tartakovsky, right? Maybe he was inspired by Ihata. He's dizzy. Now he's dizzy. But yeah, go to that link, Krusty, and that'll pretty much, it's just plug and play. You plug in the social media channels you want to do. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Steam, PSN, Xbox Live, all that jazz. Intelligence. And after you plug in the information, it'll ask you to save it to your desktop. It'll be like an INI file. You put them in a folder, and then you, if you have OBS, you can then put it as a source. It tells you how to do it all there. It's all included. All the steps you need. Pretty self-explanatory. And the thing about it is you can set it up so that, I think I have mine set up so it'll rotate through each social media thing after like 6 seconds. You can set it to be faster, obviously, if you want. So it's very customizable. You can do custom fonts, you can do all this jazz. Jindy Tartakovsky, big mistake trying to say that out loud live. I did say that. I said Jindy, but then I was like, is it Jenny? Gotta give me something to rhyme. Thanks, dude. Yeah, no worries, Krusty. It's, it looks nice. It's a little snazzy little animation. I like it. Not that I don't think anyone's ever looked at it. It's like, oh, let me go to social media. But whatever. Guile? Yeah, Guile. This asshole. It's on H on F. He's gonna do that. Get out of here, Guile. Doesn't even have to charge. Oh, so you can't grab out of that. That's a load of shit. Get out of here. Cap 64. So I wonder if Capcom was founded in 64. Attack me if you dare, I will crush you. Boom. Alright. Look forward to future mirror match. Good times. Oh, he's gonna be more hyper. He's gonna be like oh. Right, he wasn't as bad as Paul, so there's that. Thing is, Paul sucks at these games. Look at that guy in the back. He looks like he's beating off. What a guy. Peace out, Cat. Your pad is a 6-pound one. Yes, it's the Retrobit 6-pound. Get up, it's too early for you to be defeated. Right, I might just beat the game. I don't know. Chun-Li. Right. I said a few rounds right, but I'm sucked at it. I forgot she has her fireball here. Goodbye. So it works like a dream. And this game is working like a dream. No complaints. Oh boy, what the heck? Oop. Get out of here. Got time for your flippy flips. That should be the next bonus round, I believe. Still want the barrels, that's the hard one. Ball rock. Ball rock. Alright, ball rock can be very hyper. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. I'll take that. I will take that. Alright, cool. Double perfect. Look at that. Alright, now to Vega. Pat myself on the back for that one. Alright, so this one I could never finish. This was always a difficult one. It's always about turning and hitting it at the apex of your kick. But then as it gets faster, it starts tripping you up. I just did it perfect. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. So he's going to tend to jump on the cage. That's totally fine. Because he does that. I can always just drag and punch him when he does his little dive. So it's always a good counter. Another perfect. Alright. I'm liking this. It's good. It's good, good thing we got going here. Oop, there we go. Alright, here goes Vega. Sagat is next. Sagat's gonna be a bitch. Because he's always a bitch. Dizzy? Yes. Hurricane kick. One. Perfect. Alright.
win. Perfect.
It's all about pressuring the AI.
Round two. Fight. Hadouken. Hadouken.
Dizzy. I never thought I could say I'd get a double perfect on Sagat, but there it is. Miracles do happen. Right now, time for Bison. I definitely not getting perfects here. I guess the son of a bitch. Blew it through the statue. See how aggressive he gets with those Psycho Crushers? That's not no point. Alright. Another game completed. No thanks, I'd rather not stress myself out on Genesis. I just wanted to try out the buttons to see how they work. They work splendidly. Alright. So actually, Krusty, did you want me to do the RoboCop mod for Streets of Rage? Let me see, there's a RoboCop mod where I get to play as RoboCop in E102. There is Streets of Rage 2 minus. I don't know what the hack is. There's a Street Fighter Streets of Rage mod where I get to play as certain Street Fighter characters. There's a Mortal Kombat mod where I get to play as Mortal Kombat characters. And then there's another one which I think it replaces the thugs with Street Fighter characters. Someone say RoboCop? Alright, Ryan, let's do it. I'm gonna kill some thugs as RoboCop. Never tried this. I've heard of this on YouTube, but I've never played it myself. So I'm just curious if it changes the intro in any way. I doubt it. I don't think it will. Where did you get these mods? So, actually these mods are available on Steam. So what happened is, with this game, they allow for workshop support. So when you go to the workshop, a specific game, basically Sega was like, fuck it, we'll let you guys hack the ROMs. The game's included, so you can pick your own hacks. And these are all within Steam. I was able to just download them within Steam and implement them into the game. So you just go to, like, if you go to the workshop on Steam, you type in Sega Genesis, Classics, or whatever, and it'll show you all the mods that they have in both games. Very cool. Alright, so we didn't change this. You know what, let's go to one player, because I'm sure RoboCop is busted. Let's see what he's like. Escaped. RoboCop, indeed. Look at that. Right, we're going to through RoboCop. Let's see what he does. I got my gun. He says creep. So you just shoot the others. And totally breaks the game. So he's got a head left. Got a shoulder charge. Wow. And that's... Can you pick up weapons? No, not really. Oh, that's his A. Okay. Oh, you know what? What? He's got that. Alright, so if I hit... Alright. What if I hold B? Nope, just shoots more. Alright. See the pipe is just hanging out. So they obviously didn't implement that. We can do a slam as a Robocop, alright? You can vault over. Can you throw? Yes, you can. Notice his sprite does glitch out a little bit. This just breaks the game. This is pretty cool, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, so what are his specials? I got this. Then I also have that. Okay. Goodbye. I just spam him all day. Goodbye. And it literally hits from a whole screen away, so like you're good. Just get in the corner, you're untouchable. And then you can 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can do grab combos, but you can't really do that. I wonder how they set the damage so that it goes from far away. That's an intriguing. And then I can also combo into that, so that's cool. So actually the elevator stage with him is going to be a breeze. That doesn't move very far. Like, you want to try to hurt me? Come on. Crap, now I have an urge to shoot pics of the Robocop figure. Yo, what up, Nair? So I am playing a Robocop mod of Streets of Rage 2, and he breaks the game, like big time. What's up with you, man? You're Nair from Instagram, right? Just making sure. Goodbye. Now he likes to block, so goodbye. Yes, sir, Nair from Instagram. Alright, just making sure, dude. I would say New Yorker, but I'm assuming Nair is the proper way to say it. But yeah, this is hilarious. So actually, I'm curious. Am I gonna be able to shoot the bikes off? I mean, he does ridiculous damage. He doesn't attack though while he's airborne, so there's that. But he does do that. That doesn't do a lot of damage though. Now, normally, if you hold B and you let it go, you'll do something, but in this case, it's just that. It doesn't do anything different. This move doesn't really do much damage either. 1, 2. Oh, well, there you go. Answer. Question answered. Able to shoot them off screen. Whoops. This is pretty gnarly. It really is. This is funny. It's breaking the game. But I will say he doesn't do a lot for your score. So I'm not getting a lot of good, not getting a lot of points. So that is the one downside. Robocop, and this is just too funny. Aldo, with all your statues and figures, which one is your #1 favorite? I don't know. I mean, I like them all for different reasons. Um, I mean, I'm a huge Godzilla fanboy, so having the Godzilla Mudcat from Sideshow is really cool. The Chronicle Collectibles T-Rex is really cool. The first one I got though was I'm trying to think. It's Game. I think it's called Gaming Heads. They did the Heavy from Team Fortress 2, so that was the first one I got. So pretty near and dear to that one. I like them all different ways. I mean, the supersonic one's really cool. Unfortunately, it did break a little bit. When I had my nephews with me, I didn't hang it up at the time. I had it a little bit low, and he was just starting to walk, and he knocked it, and the nose piece broke off. Luckily, I was able to super glue it back on, but he also scratched up his head a little. I'm not good at repairing some. I guess I'd have to like paint over it, but I just never got around to it. But one day. But I like them all for different reasons. I mean, if I were to say my favorite, probably the Godzilla. I mean, it's just really cool rendition of the 2014 Godzilla. Now, if only I could combine this to also do the home improvement mod, you know, that'd be something. Might as well have a Pac-Man mod. You know what? Um, shit, there might be. I, don't, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll have to look at that and see if there's a Pac-Man mod. But actually, I should get Pac-Man for Genesis. That'd be cool. What? Get out of here. Sorry to hear about that breakage, but the good news is that I could probably fix and repaint it if you ever want to. Honestly, I'll, I don't know. I mean, it's hanging up there. You know, if I do move, I'll probably have more prerogative to want to fix it, but kind of out of sight, out of mind, just hanging up on the ceiling. But thank you. I appreciate the offer, though. Again, I did fix the nose by super gluing it, so I mean, there's that. You know, you live and learn with little nephews. It was a learning experience for sure. I mean, I don't want this to be known as a Streets of Rage channel, but now I'm curious to see how easier he makes the game with the really hard parts. Like this, look at that. Just multiple enemies going down. Goodbye. It's so broken. Alright, let's try to fight him normally. 1, 2 volts. Boom. Goodbye. I'm shooting people off screen. Like, that's hilarious. I can't even see them. Like, the game doesn't even know what to do. I'm killing them too quickly. It's just... oh man. This is hilarious how broken it is. Like, goodbye. This is just wow. I should have put Mania difficulty because this is it's too much. Goodbye. This just breaks the game. Wow. Like, it'd be one thing if if the Gatling gun had limited range, but it seems to go across the screen. You try to throw me, huh? Goodbye. It's like, why are you even? Alright, so that doesn't work against him. Alright, so at least that doesn't work. It does. Alright. Okay, it does a little bit. But it definitely doesn't hurt. Goodbye. Ooh. Now see, he loves to block. Every time he blocks, he's gonna keep taking damage. So... Goodbye. Robocop getting tossed by Street Thug, that just looks improbable. It does, right? Because how much does Robocop weigh? I don't even know. Maybe you could shed some light there, Ryan. How much would Robocop theoretically weigh? Ooh, alright. I say Robocop would weigh at least, what, 300 pounds? 500 pounds, maybe? Love this song. Yeah, Nair, the soundtrack in this game is arguably one of the greatest of all time. I mean, Yuzo Koshiro, when he made this, was Streets of Rage 1 and 2 in particular, and Revenge of Shinobi. Just some of the best music the Genesis has ever seen. Music, video game music in particular, is just so timeless. Goodbye. Sounds like it was inspired from Move Any Mountain by Shaman. I'm not familiar with that song. I'll have to hear that. You think you could do me a solid and link it to me on Instagram? You shoot me a direct message and I'll listen to it right after the stream. Actually, it's like there's a couple like there's one in particular which is Streets Rage 1. There's the beach song, which sounds a lot like a song from the late 80s called Good Life. It was like a house song. I forget who sings it, but very similar. Like there's a lot of homages that I think Koshiro did. Got you. Cool, Nair. Thank you so much, dude. Look into it when you get the chance. It's so similar and just as catchy. That's cool. Like, what type of song is it? Is it like house? Is it like Euro dance, or what type of genre would it be? RoboCop is 440 pounds. All right, lighter than I thought. Really, this guy trying to hit me. I'm literally killing them like too fast. I mean, I'm already at 9 lives. I shouldn't be. It's just way too soon to have. Oh my god, look at this. Come at me, big boy. I really regretted selling my NECA Robocop figure. That one was one sweet toy. Oh man, that was it based on the the NES Robocop, or was it just on the movie? Right, pause this real quick, listen to it. Okay. One sec. Shaman Move Any Mountain, 1991. Okay. Oh wow, yeah. It's definitely the beat. Oh yeah, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, that's without a doubt. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to listen to the whole thing after when I'm done. That is nuts. They made two versions, the original Peter Weller one and the video game one. What NECA stuff do you have? I don't have a lot. I actually never got around to collecting any of those, but I was gifted the NES Godzilla NECA toy, which was the blue one, based off of the NES Godzilla game. That would be it for NECA. Um, I just don't have space to. Like, it would be pointless for me to to buy any of this stuff because I just, sorry, don't have any room. It would just be locked up in a box somewhere in storage. So, But I mean, for the perfect world, yes, I take all the NES ones. The Rocky, which is based off the Sega Master System Rocky game. The Contra, I've always wanted. Predator. Uh, didn't they do Jason Voorhees, the NES one? Freddy Krueger. But yeah, just Godzilla. That'd be the only one based off the Nintendo game. That would be it. Not a collector, so never claimed to be. So I have no claim to fame there. Claims to fame, I should say. Like I shouldn't be killing these guys that quickly. Look at this. Oh my god. Nope. Oh my god, this is just so liberating. What a stress. What a stress reliever. A couple of songs in both Streets Reach 1 and 2 drew inspiration from music back in the 90s. Yep. Never played 3, didn't really like 3, so can't say about 3. Yet, so 3, okay, so the problem with 3 is it's definitely the weakest entry in the series, but a lot of people have that mindset because of what happened when they brought it over to America. So, for whatever reason, Sega decided, let's jack up the difficulty to an insane degree where normal in America is hardest in Japan. Let's change the sprites, let's change the color palette of everyone for no reason. Let's censor because they removed the boss character completely, and they changed the story and the translation got all messed up. Um, if you play the Japanese version, Bare Knuckle 3, it's a much, much, much better experience, more in line with Streets of Rage 2. So I would highly suggest you play Bare Knuckle 3, and then you'll be good. But the music is very experimental. Like I guess Koshiro, when he did 3, he had it set up in a way where, at least when he initially recorded it, he didn't really have songs in mind. He just put he had the game playing, and from the actions in the game, it generated beats randomly. And then from that randomization, he kind of took those random pieces and then structured them into like overall songs. So it was a very interesting process that he did. Oh, it's gonna be so cool to hurt him. Fuck this asshole. Oh, out of it. Still can't. That's me. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, oh, that is so cool. Music also wasn't the best. Yeah. Over the years, though, I've warmed up to it. 3 does have some, like, 2 or 3 really, really good tracks. But it's not anywhere near as consistently good as 1 and 2. Because 1 and 2, they all have, all the tracks bleed into each other as far as greatness goes. Whereas in 3, it's more like, you can, like, pick and choose. This is just making the bosses look like chumps. Just everyone, really. So I wonder what E209 plays like. You know, that'll be... Wait, is he the same? Now the kickboxers are gonna be a joke. Like, not even a problem. That just makes things so, oh my god, this is great. So what button to press to feed the hungry boy? Okay, so B would be to shoot the Gatling gun. So I'm guessing that's to feed the hungry boy, right? Because this is the hungry boy. He's shooting all white meat, Ryan. Ooh, alright. Most damage I've taken all game. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. You too. Oh, this is great. Who would have thought Streets of Rage would turn into Contra? You have 10 seconds to comply. Your move, creep. Goodbye. Notice his mouth moves when I'm shooting. I'm wondering if there's some kind of voice line that's supposed to go off, but it's not. He says creep here. Would have been nice if he said more things, but it is what it is. Nice try, Armbear. Ain't happening. Streets of Contra. 10 seconds to comply. That was the ED-209. Ah, but you know what? In the KFC commercials, RoboCop does say that. He says it to a family. He says, what is it? It's the commercial with the, I think it's the $5 fill-up box. And he's like, KFC has the new $5 fill-up box. You have 10 seconds to comply, and he starts counting down. Then the family just hauls ass. So RoboCop does say it in the KFC commercial. So I can also play as the ED-209. So maybe once I beat this, I'll give that a try. See how that works. Goodbye. Single file, please. Alright, we got what, 2, 3 kickboxers. There we are. Yes, he does. If you look it up on YouTube, there's because RoboCop was the new Colonel for a second. So they made a bunch of commercials. In one of those commercials, he does say that. Alright, I can do some moves as well. I don't need to just shoot. Spice it up a little. Nope. Nope. Here come the bikes. Ooh, they hurt me. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Alright, so we got Jet and Souther. Can I shoot him from here? That would be interesting. Love this song too. Sounds like house parties from back in the day. Yeah, absolutely. I think Koshiro really, really liked house music, especially, again, you're from New York, so I lived in New York for a couple years too, growing up. So, house music, freestyle music, all very big, big things in the city in New York in that time. So it's really cool that he pulled inspiration from that. Have you ever beaten the RoboCop vs. Terminator games? Always wanted to finish them. I did way back when I was a teenager. Um, I can't say when, but it was back during the Blockbuster video days. I did beat it. It's a tough game, but I did beat it once. Ooh, goodbye. He did an amazing job with 1 and 2, yes he did. Has that Detroit techno sound. Yeah, I mean, RoboCop does, yeah, Detroit for sure. So actually, Nair, my favorite track is coming up, the elevator stage, which is called Expander. Very like ravey, like jungle techno, or not even like it's like I don't know, it's just like really heavy trance. It could be trance, pretty much like industrial trance, progressive trance. No, not progressive, but um, it's just the Expander track is just so like hardcore in the bass. I mean, you can't even say there's a weak track in this game because the game is so good. Like every track is complements the previous track in its own way. Goodbye. Like I'm literally moving too fast for the game. Goodbye. Oh wow, you hit me once. You son of a bitch. So soon, good night, Krusty. Alright, Krusty, take it easy, dude. I forgot how it goes. I haven't played 2 in about a year. Summer of last year, okay. Yeah, here's Expander. The best track in the game, for me. It's the perfect song to complement this level. Let's stay in the corner, you're good. The game can't even comprehend how fast you're going. This is amazing. This just changes everything. Come on down, come on. Single file, please. You know what? I'm not even going to pay attention to what's going on. I'm just shooting. Bought my Genesis early last year and added the Mega Amp. Nice. Streets Rage 2, I haven't played it since. I've been playing a lot. Streets Rage 1, since I still can't beat it, LOL. You just need a Robocop mod for Streets Rage 1. And you're good. Wow, that just was stupidly easy. Oh my god, he actually hurt me. Oh my god. Expander does sound like industrial rave. Yeah, I'd say like jungle, rave, not acid, but maybe like early 90s acid. But I'd say, yeah, like more jungle, industrial. It's just how many genres are covered here, right? It's amazing. So, a funny fact about this song is this song is very similar to Golden Axe 2. I don't know which came first, but if you play Golden Axe 2 and you beat it, the song that plays during the credits is very, very similar to the main theme of Streets of Rage 2. The beat is very similar. The boom, ba-doom-ch, doo-ch, dum, ba-doom, boom, boom-ch. It's the exact, like, I wonder which one came first. Koshiro had no involvement in Golden Axe 2 to my knowledge, so. Alright, goodbye, Bear. Oh man, just to outshoot Mr. X. To outshoot, like, just make Shiva look terrible. It's gonna be great. He hurt me. Tough guy. The more you block, the more you're gonna get hurt. Wow, I got killed for the first time. My first death. Machine breed machine. Principles of Lust by Enigma. That's where the beat is from. Drew inspirations from that. Okay. Oh, Enigma. I maybe I've heard that. I mean, obviously Enigma was known for like sadness, but great song too. Ultimate Warrior. Try to break out of that. Come on, I dare you. Alright, Shiva, let's go. Oh, he can break through. Alright, not quite. Not quite. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Mr. X is almost dead. There he is. Yo, what up, Paul? What up? Good night. I'm playing as RoboCop, yo. Wow, so yeah, that score is killer. So yeah, I'll play as E209 quickly just to see what he's like. Then I'll call it a night. But yeah, that's. I'll have to look at that song Niner, the Enigma song. That's really curious. Did you? Oh, you did. I am David. Okay, cool. Thank you, dude. I will check that out once I'm done. But yeah, wow. So actually, I believe Yuzo Koshiro and his sister worked on this game. His sister worked with I think with the character designs, concept art. Eddie who? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ryan? That's not what I wanted. Who's Eddie? Oh, you mean ED. ED to it? Alright, yeah. I get it. Took me a sec to process that. So let's see what the high scores. ED209. Look at that score, just blew past everyone else. So yeah, let's try ED209 real quick, see what he's like, and then I'll go to sleep. Yes, I got it. Got it too late there, Ryan. That was my fault. Alright. Look at how huge he is. I would imagine this is not going to be as fun. Holy shit, my god, he's huge. Okay. I can throw people, okay. I do have a sliding attack. Alright, one. Okay. Now he doesn't seem to have. I can't spam that infinitely. What is his. Oh, you just shoot from behind. Okay. Look at how gigantic he is. It's not even funny. I can't pick that up. Okay, multi-hits. Right, so his bullets don't seem to infinitely stack to you. So he's not as broken. For whatever reason, knives show up corrupted the sprite. Can't combo, which sucks. I can only throw or headbutt, it seems. What are his specials? Ooh, he shoots rockets. Oh wow, he says put down your weapons. Put down your weapon. Okay. So the guns do knock you down after a while, so it's not as good as RoboCop. But can I grab somebody from behind? And because he's replacing Max, so can I do the atomic drop? That's what I'm curious to see. So now it's corrupting the guys too. Like they're missing features on their bodies. Notice the jumping sprite is corrupted. See, a lot of enemies seem to have problems with their sprites. The Donovans are, and their Galgians, they're missing their left hands for whatever reason. The missiles, that's interesting. So he's definitely not as broken as RoboCop. Not as fun. I would just love to see if I could get behind somebody and do an atomic drop, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. Yo, this mod is hilarious. Because no one in that slum knew how to comply. Right? So he's replacing Max. What happens with Max is if you get behind somebody, you press jump and B, you do an atomic drop, which is the most powerful attack in the game. But with this guy, I don't think that's possible. Alright, I guess he doesn't have a slam. Yeah, so you can't abuse the gun like you can with Robocop, so he is not as fun. Just really for the hilarity of his sprite being so huge. But other than that, not really. That's like Max's slide. I mean, it's alright, I guess, but definitely, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem as interesting as Robocop. I would just love to see if we could do the atomic drop, but I guess not. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Anyways, it's 2 o'clock, so let me. Oh, geez, it's almost 3. Fuck. Never mind, I lost track of time. So let me get out. I should have gone to sleep a while ago, but again, the mods get a little crazy with them. So, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Krusty. Thank you, Nair. Thank you, Rich, when I saw you on Facebook earlier. Paul, who stopped by. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to experiment with mods. I mean, mods breathe new life into these games. And Streets of Rage 2 is a game that I've played thousands of times. It never gets old to me, but like something like that, with RoboCop, it's hilarious and how broken it is. I'd love to play Mania difficulty with RoboCop and see how he could just abuse the game. I'll definitely have to try that. But there's other mods, there's Street Fighter mods, there's a Sailor Moon mod, there's a Mortal Kombat mod. So yeah, lots of things to try. Thanks for streaming. That was fun. Good night, all. Yeah, yeah. Same as you, Ryan. Yeah, Nair. So, I will catch you guys later. Please take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one, guys. Peace. And I'll look at those songs, Nair. I'll look at them right now. Thanks, Peace.